So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about English learning as a beginner. So I have always talked in my channel about the ways that you can improve your English language, the tips and tricks to improve your English language, and I never really talked about learning English as a beginner or basic English learning skills. So many people used to ask me like, where should I begin? What are the things that I should do to start my English language learning journey? So, but the thing being, most of us, we know English. We have learned English in our schools, colleges. So the thing is like, you know it back of your mind, but you have to bring it out. That is the kind of skill that you need. So we are going to talk about it today. So let's just begin our today's video. So the first order of business when you venture out, when you start learning any language for that matter, is learning the vocabulary. So you need to learn the basic words. What you can do is like, you can find out words. You can write down in a book or somewhere like, this is a word and this is a corresponding meaning in my mother tongue. So if what is that called in English, like that, you can make a list of it. Then what you can do is like, you can put it somewhere and go through that multiple times in a day, and you can try remembering them. Oh, what was that in English? What was this in English? And this way, all these words, the basic words, you will remember them and you can internalize them. So the first order of business for you guys is learning the vocabulary, learning the basic words in English. So once you have done that, you have learned enough words in English, you must already be knowing all these words, but you're not using English for a long time. You need to brush them up, anything. So now that you have learned words or relearned words, most of us, I have already told you, like, all of us know English, but the thing is like, we are not using it that often. So you can brush it up and learn additional languages or additional words that you don't know. So you know your words now. Now your task at hand is you have to listen to the language. So the best way anybody can learn a language is by listening to it. It happened to me like, I used to watch this Korean series and all. I knew nothing about the language. But I have been watching it over a period of time. I know what father is called, what mother is called, what they call their brother in Korean, this, that, and all. I was obviously reading this subtitles also, but over the time, I picked up some kind of words in Korean as well. So this is the best way anybody can learn any kind of language. So same way, English is going to be easier for you guys because you all know many words in English. So learning English is going to be much easier for you. What you can do is like, you can pick any video in English and you can start watching it with a subtitle. Yes, you can do that with the subtitle, and you can try match subtitle, so you will obviously understand, but you can try matching to what you hear. So if you're listening and you can't understand about like 70% of it, then leave the video for now, because that may be probably at your level now, it's too much for you to take. So just leave it over there. Then you take some other video, simpler one like this video. You may be not understanding those kind of native English or kind of English with accent, because obviously because of the accent that you can't pick. You know English, but the way they say English with an accent which you can't catch. So you can leave that for the time being, and you can come back to videos of this sort, very simple, basic English language, English words, basic sentence structure. Anybody with minimum knowledge in English can understand videos of this sort. So you can come watch videos of this sort, listen to them, and obviously anybody watching this video, I'm so sure, will understand 80 to 90. Most of us 100%, even the most beginner will understand 80 to 90% of this video. So you're good to go. You know your words, and now you're understanding your English. So many people used to ask me, yeah, you are teaching to people who don't know English, then you should be doing that in your mother tongue. Yes, I can very well tell you guys, teach you guys in my mother tongue, but the reason being, I don't think it is the best approach. I personally believe the best way a person can learn a new language is by listening to it. So to begin with, simple English videos will be your best friend. You can start from there. All right. So now that you know your words and now you are understanding English, you're listening to English videos, starting with the beginner ones, the very simple English videos of this sort. Now you have take up your level to some kind of advanced English videos and all. And now you know words, you understand English. Your task at hand now is to speak it out, to practice it. So to do that, what you can do is you can pick up or you can by heart your basic conversations in English and use them whenever you get an opportunity. You talk with your friends, colleagues, or someone, you can use English, basic courtesy things and all. You can start with that. So most of us don't want to speak in English thinking like, what if I make mistakes, this, that, and all. We all make mistakes, and especially when you are the beginner, it's your birthright to make mistakes. Don't be afraid, do make mistakes. This is the way that you learn. This is the right time that you can make mistakes. So do mistakes, feel free to make mistakes, learn by your mistakes, and then keep practicing your English. So if you imagine English as a beautiful pearl necklace, then beads are your words, and the string that connect all these beads and make it an exquisite necklace is the grammar. So you need grammar also to speak in English. Grammar is actually, the sentence structures, how you can put these words, arrange these words in order that it makes a sense to the other person who is listening to you. So one problem with all of us is like, in English, the sentence order is like subject, verb, and object. Subject in a sentence is the person whom we are talking about, or the person who performs an action. Okay. Verb is the action that the person performs or the subject performs, and the object is the person or thing that suffers the action. So in English, the word order is subject, verb, and object. Subject is the person who does the action, verb is the action, and object is the person or a thing that receives the action. So in most of our Indian languages, the order of the sentence is subject, object, and then verb. So when you're thinking in your mother tongue and try to convert that in English, then the subject order goes for a toss. So this is another reason that I'm not a great fan of learning English in your mother tongue, because this you tend to make more mistakes. But this thing you can be corrected very easily by listening to English very frequently. Then even though you think you try to convert it in that subject, object, and verb order, then you think, no, this is not what I heard in that series, or not that person speaking like that. So listening to English will give you that sense of rightness. You may not be knowing the grammar, but no, it doesn't sound great. It is not sounding right. So that is one good reason for you to listen to English and then learn the language. So learning English grammar, I have made a lot of videos on that, and I will be making videos on basic English grammar. You can please do stay tuned for all those videos and do watch all the previous videos as well. So our video today was so simple, learning English for the beginners. You can first start, I'll just sum it up. You can first start with learning basic words. Then you can listen to English videos and all basic English videos, and then to the advanced one, and now you can practice it. You can practice it first by hearting the general English conversations, this, that, and all, and then you can assimilate or you can learn grammar so that you can frame better sentences and talk very confidently. And please don't be afraid to make mistakes. Do make mistake, correct yourself, practice more, and be perfect in your language. So that is all for you today, guys. Stay tuned. Bye for today.